Hello and welcome to the Mike Duffy Goes Running YouTube channel with me, Mike Duffy. So, my first ever video on this channel. If you know me and you're watching this, you're probably thinking, oh my God, he's starting another podcast. What is it about this time? It's not. It's just a vlog about my longest ever run. So, for those that don't know me, I have recently sort of got the bug back for running, as they'd say. I've been running on and off now for probably about, well, gosh, now it's 2025, probably 5 years. As you can tell by my physique, I'm probably more leaning towards the off than the on, which is why I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit of a different video to what you see on YouTube. So don't get me wrong, you know, if I'm ever thinking about starting a new park run, I'll watch a YouTuber do it. And they're very good. They'll run it in, 20 minutes, or they'll be like, going to be sub 20 today. Whereas me, I'm more the other end of the scale. So for example, I did a park run on the 28th, was my slowest ever one, 44 minutes and 17 seconds. I am what they call in the running world a Jeffer. Just to repeat, Jeff, because I think, yeah, you know what I mean. So it's a technique called Jeffing, where you run for a bit, then you walk, then you run for a bit, then you walk. Because I don't have the physique and I'm too heavy to run consistently for a large period of time because of the damage that it does to my body, and I'm not fit enough. So I'm hoping people that might watch this are on a similar journey to myself. Maybe you've just started out running, maybe you're thinking of starting running, maybe you're thinking, right, I need to lose weight, I need to get out on a run, but I might be a bit too big for that. Listen, if I can do it, anyone watching at home can do it too. So hopefully it might give you a little bit of inspiration to see another big lad going on a long run. As I said at the top of the video, it is my longest ever run, 8 miles to be exact. So if anyone hasn't spotted already as well by this massively broad accent, I am originally from Birmingham, and this run is going to take place in Birmingham. So for those that don't know, Birmingham possesses more miles of canals than Venice. Not the other version that you've heard. You've probably heard Birmingham's got more canals than Venice, but no, it's more miles of canals than Venice. And I, alongside with my very good friend Ben, who I've been friends with since secondary school, in fact I did 5 10k runs in 2024. Ben accompanied me on 4 of them. And just to give you a little bit of insight of how good Ben is, he finished 4th in one of them, whereas I finished 4th last, and I think there was about 300. So yeah, again, gives you an insight as to where I perhaps am on the running scale. So myself and Ben are going to be starting in Solihull on Dovehouse Lane, and we're going to be running all the way to the city centre, Birmingham city centre that is, using only the canal footpaths. So as I say, 8 miles, only canals. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be my hardest challenge yet. The longest run I've ever done today is 10k, which is around 6.2 miles. So add another couple of miles on that, and that's what tomorrow's run is going to be, as I'm recording this on Friday from the warmth of my own home. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit chillier. So recently the weather hasn't been great. We've been waking up to frosty mornings, the ice in the cars, frosty roads, frosty footpaths, easy for me to say. And I think tomorrow's forecast is very much the same. So it could well be quite a slippy one, but don't worry, I know what you're thinking. If I'm going to slip and fall into the canal, I'll make sure I'm recording at the point, because then it might get me a load of views. Might get me more than the 5 that I'm forecasting that it will get. And I might make a couple of quid off You've Been Framed if it's still going. So swings and roundabouts. But yeah, I'm going to be documenting the whole run. Obviously at the start, I'll probably do a little video on the day. As I say, is tomorrow, Saturday the 4th of Jan. I'll do a little video on the day just to show what I'm going to eat. Just in case, again, you're a similar person, you don't know, should I eat before a big run, should I not, what you're going to eat, etc, etc. I'll do a video when I'm just about to start, and then I'll do a couple of videos during the run. One good thing about the Birmingham canal system is you get the odd subway where you go under, underpass or whatever you want to call it, and the artwork in there is brilliant. So I'll make sure I get a bit of the artwork. I'll get a few landmarks. I think from one of the views you get a view of the BT Tower, and then we'll be finishing dead outside the NIA, the Barclaycard Arena, whatever name it's got nowadays. We'll be finishing outside of that, so some of the views leading up to that are really, really scenic as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd try this out. You know, it might be the first video I ever do, or it might be the first of 100 that I'm going to do. But I just think with it being a little bit of a longer run for myself, just to sort of keep the mental battles to a very minimum, if I vlog it, it should go quicker. In terms of time that I'm aiming for, I will do that tomorrow, because the day before I just want to, you know, clear my head, not put any thought into it whatsoever, and then once I get running, I'll be able to give you a rough estimation as to the time I think I'm going to get. But as I say, Ben, who's running with me, he's that fit that he's actually starting half an hour after me, and get this, he's doing a park run before the actual run itself. So he's doing 5k at 9 AM and then he's coming and running 8 miles. But like I say, he's starting 30 minutes behind me. I guarantee, I bet your bottom dollar he catches up. And if he wanted to, I'm sure it's going to be nice, but if he wanted to, he could then surpass me and go and run and finish before me. So yeah, like I say, first ever video. If you like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. I do a lot of park runs in my spare time as well. I might toy with the idea of maybe vlogging a park run. Again, just a little bit different to those that might be at the front, sort of aiming for 20, 30, or, you know, God forbid, the sort of 10s region for park run. Just something a little bit different on the other side of the fence, where I'm a little bit of a slower runner. And yeah, I hope you can relate. But the next video you'll see is the morning of Saturday, the 4th of January, and the big day for the run itself. So fingers crossed you enjoy it. But yeah, come on. Morning everyone, it's the 4th of January. Today is run day. First dilemma, it's 8 o'clock. I'm running 2 hours. I'm just about to eat breakfast. And I'm in Birmingham. And I've realised I forgot to pack my running shorts. So I need to find a Sports Direct or somewhere like that and get a pair of running shorts. Not a great start, not ideal preparation, but we go, and yeah, we have to put up with it, and I'm sure I'll be able to find some shorts. But setting off at 10 o'clock, gonna eat some porridge now, just something to help slowly release the energy. And yeah, feeling good, you know, mentally feeling good. That's the biggest sort of problem I have when it comes to running, is fighting the demons in there. You know, usual stuff of, why is it taking me so long, getting wound up, not being able to keep a consistent pace, and then it playing with my mind. I have a lot of sort of battles up here during running, as well as the obviously, you know, physical battle as well. So yeah, my next video I guess will be the one showing you on the way to where I'm going to start. So yeah, come on. Almost crisis time, but JD has come through with some lovely Under Armour. My normal shorts are Under Armour, but they're obviously in Lincoln and I'm in Birmingham. So shout out to JD for that one, because Sports Direct were actually closed. Who opens at 9:30 on a Saturday? So if you're in a crisis and you're ever stuck for running stuff, I recommend the Fort, but I recommend JD. Lots and lots of choice, and Under Armour, good quality stuff. So they fit, which is a good thing. Lots of flexibility in them, and they're quite nice as well actually. I was a little bit worried. I always worry with sizing. Sometimes you can get away with a double XL. Other times you're not so generous and you have to go 3. And JD only had 2XL. But yeah, really recommend the Under Armour running brand, by the way. They are absolutely top notch. You pay a bit extra, but yeah, it is what it is. In terms of other sort of equipment, a bit muddy, so they're not great, but I think these are the Nike Evolutions. I actually got them off Vinted, brand new, believe it or not, and they've been my wheels, as they say, for the whole of 2024. So yeah, really recommend Nike running trainers. I know a lot of people like Asics as well, they're usually good. But yeah, that's me kitted out today. So here we are, just arrived, Dovehouse Lane. There's a canal down there. Just got to figure out which way it is to go to head to town. It's looking quite muddy, which It's to be expected, I think. My trainers are muddy from a parkrun a few weeks ago anyway, so nothing new there. But yeah, we're going to get off. So in terms of time estimate today, I think I'm going to go for 2 hours. Now the only reason I'm saying that is I did a 10k in November time, and that was an hour and a half it took me, and then my last 2 mile run was about 30 minutes, so I'm aiming for 2 hours. So yeah, we're about to start and it's 10:10, so I'll see you again in a bit. So we are 0.71 miles in, and as you can tell, I'm absolutely blowing out the arse. Had to stop at half a mile, so you can probably tell this is going to be a bit of a long run for me. Maybe that 2 hours is even quite generous, to be honest. It's very, very slippy underfoot. Let me see if I can pan the camera there. So yeah, oh, I tell you what else didn't help, is the fact that I actually started running the wrong way at first. So I was actually heading further into Solihull than I was Birmingham city centre. So yeah, I knew I'd have to walk a lot of it, but not even a mile in yet, and I've had to stop twice. So yeah, because of the ground, it does make it a little bit easier to run on, because I'm not having to go full pelt, which my full pelt is minimal compared to everyone else's. So yeah, I'll update you again shortly. So I'm just at ACOG screen now. I have been running, I promise. A lot of these are going to be when I'm walking, is when I do the vlogs. So I'm just at ACOG screen, which is that bridge there, and that's where I was originally going to start, but it's taken me 18 minutes and 53 seconds to get here. So we're 20 minutes in now, an hour and 40 left hopefully, and I keep checking behind me because I've no doubt Ben's going to catch up any minute. He started at past. It's now past now. As you can see, a lot of graffiti, a lot, but feeling relatively okay. So let's keep pushing. Little update time. I've done 2.12 miles, and there's a bridge up ahead, which is Yardley, and it goes Yardley, Tysley, Small Heath, and then Birmingham city centre. So made good tracks. I'm happy with how I've done so far. I know I've done a lot of vlogs, but I have done a fair bit of nice steady jogging as well, so really happy so far. I've got my AirPods in. I never usually listen to music, but I thought I might as well. And yeah, obviously I'm absolutely knackered already, but we keep going, and we're on good tracks. That's the main thing. So I've officially hit the halfway mile, the halfway zone. Can't get my words out, and I've been going for 59 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm just walking a bit now. Just had a few bridges, like footpath bridges I had to climb, but I'm coming out of Small Heath now, I believe. I should start seeing some city centre landmarks. So providing the second half of the run goes as well, I should be on for my 2 hour time target that I said. Still no Ben, don't know where he is. Hopefully he's gone the right way, because he definitely should have caught up with me by now. But yeah, keep plodding, and I'm starting to feel it a bit now. So yeah, speak to you in a bit. First set of skyscrapers, so we are near to Birmingham city centre, and then there's a main road there as well. I've just checked the map and we're in Highgate, so that's literally on the doorstep to the city centre. But once we get into the city centre, we then have to navigate a bit of a loop to finish where we're going to finish at the NIA. Lovely church there, by the way. And yeah, still no sign of Ben. Hope he's all right, I'm sure it is. I've come across a lot of these as well. too dangerous in this weather to contemplate running on them because of the black ice. But as you can imagine, a lot of stop start at the moment, and it was always going to be. So yeah, but we're making good progress. I've only just finished recording one for any football fans. St Andrews, home of Birmingham City, just there. So we really are close to the city centre now, making good tracks. There's another big landmark in Birmingham, the Rotunda, just behind that building. We're well and truly in Birmingham city centre now. I've just got a loop round so that I can finish at the NIA. 1 hour 30 is on the watch, 5.96 miles, almost at that 10k mark. And that 10k mark is the longest, so far the longest run I've ever done is a 10k. So we're almost into unknown territory. I am starting to flag a bit, understandably, but I'm keeping this run walk pace up quite nice. So yeah, almost there. Just thought I'd flag this as a little video. 6.2 miles, so officially in unknown territory. My right leg's really starting to ache, and yeah, this is the first sign of me sort of struggling. So I'm walking through a bit. Just there's a couple of stairs up and down, so I'll get through them, and then hopefully my leg doesn't give me any more jib. But yeah, I'm not surprised. This is going to be a slog the last couple of miles. 7 mile mark, 1 mile left, and yeah, I'm on 1 hour 48 and 17 seconds. So that 2 hour time prediction, it's going to be a little bit longer than that, but I know people might watch this and think, mate, it literally took you over 2 hours to run 8 miles, but look at me, man. I'm not built for running. I'm really proud of how I've done today. Recently has been a real slog, like finding the motivation to get out, and then also sort of getting in my own head at ParkRun and letting it affect me when people overtake me. And yeah, so I can see the BT tower just ahead of me. So a mile, well, it's probably less than a mile now, but it's going to take a little bit longer than my mile time because there's so many stairs and ramps and it's up and down, and I just want a nice flat surface to run at. So yeah, almost there. There she is, the BT tower. We're almost there, guys. Oh man, why do I do this to myself? Looks like I've got a nice contingency of swans to deal with in a sec as well. So we're almost there. I keep saying it, but I've got to win this mental battle because this is a slog and it's the last mile as well. And Ben still hasn't caught me up, so I don't know what on earth's going on there, but yeah, let's go.